Beth Phoenix on commentary, I've really enjoyed over her
Do you know
commentary
what?
career. I think she's been phenomenal. I think she and Wade Barrett have amazing chemistry. Like
Well,
the way
this
that
is it.
Corey
Yeah,
Graves
they
and Renee
do.
tried to, but like they
I
drove me
know.
insane.
No, to be fair, right, don't get me wrong. I actually really loved Corey and Renee on commentary because you could tell that they were actually pally and they were
Mm-hmm.
having it, but you could tell it was stifled.
Yeah.
And then that's obviously when it was like butted in and it was like, right, no, like, you know what I mean? It could never really grow legs. I love, like, Wade and Beth on commentary are fan freaking. In fact, all three of them, Vic Joseph as well,
Vic
like,
Joseph
they
works so
are
well with both of them too. And I loved
fantastic.
Morrow, but like Vic
Oh
Joseph
no,
is
I
great too.
I love Morrow. I really do have it like hand on heart.
Mm-hmm.
He is an angel to me.
Yeah.
But I think he has stepped in and done an amazing job. And especially as the kind of like, obviously I think Morrow was like very much more like a personality within himself, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously had all his catchphrases and stuff. I think Vic Joseph coming in as the kind of like straight guy, like the company guy, like, you know, and telling it how it is worked, but he still has these wee cheeky, like, you know what I mean? He's still got
Yeah.
a personality, which is great. And I just think the three of them bounced off each other so well. I'd be so interested to see if, well, first of all, if they plan on replacing Beth, because
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know if they will.
Oh, just
And
have Vic and Wade together.
yeah, yeah, and because like legitimately thinking about it, where are they going to go with this? I can't think of anybody in the, and when I say the announced team, I mean like everybody encompassing, because obviously, excuse me, if you look at the history of it, it's like they've been the interviewers who have kind of technically come up and like gone on to commentary. I think it would be a shame to lose a female voice from commentary
Mm-hmm.
to then replace it with a male. And that's not me being like sexist or feminist or whatever, not at all. I just think it's actually a really nice balance like that they had.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like any sort of gender preference at all. But I just don't think that there's anybody in there who could take that up. And I mean this even like with like male interviewers and stuff. To be honest, like I just want Kevin Patrick like to be an interviewer for life because he is my new fave. Like he is like my new Alfred Hayes, like in terms of interviewers. Like I just love him so much. But like he, like, you know, I just can't imagine anybody kind of coming up to that role unless it was somebody like, and you know, a Hall of Famer or somebody, an ex pro wrestler, like, you know, is it potentially like a Paige or somebody? I don't know. Like, obviously Paige has been hinting that she's getting better and she wants to kind of work again, like in the ring. So I don't think a commentary role would be like good for her. Plus, as well, two English voices on the commentary, I think might actually be a wee bit, you know,
A
jarring.
little bit too much for those of
Yeah.
us who are
Well,
not
well,
as
this is
used. I
like,
mean, I say those of us. I'm quite used to it. Um,
yeah.
but no, I think Paige on commentary. I don't know how well she would do on commentary. I think she's a great personality, and I think like when she was in a general manager role, I think she was great. But commentary is a very different skill.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that's
this,
why I think Renee Paquette or Renee Young, when she was on commentary, I think she was good, but I don't think she was great. I think Beth Phoenix is better than Renee at
well,
commentary,
I think,
personally.
yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Like, but the thing is, I again like very much look up to Renee as an interviewer because I think she
Mm-hmm.
had like this
Well, that's where
certain
she
personality
shines,
for
is that
that. Well,
she's
this is it.
amazing as an interviewer. And I think she's
She's
good at commentary. She's not like
she's
bad by
yeah.
any means, but
Oh
it's
no,
just she
she
doesn't,
gets it and
it's not
stuff,
her like where she shines the
hmm.
most.
This is the thing Beth has comes from. I think it really works when you actually have had a career within the ring
Mhm.
and you have that knowledge and you have that, because let's face it, a lot of it is like when they kind of relate back to, oh, in my experience, when you've done that, when you've done this, like they can heighten up, like if somebody hits like a finisher, if somebody does this, it's like, oh my god, that's devastating because of X, Y, and Z,
Mhm.
not just because of, oh god, I've heard them say it's brutal on your neck or your back or
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I
But
mean?
they've done
It,
it.
yeah, it's more legit.
It's like when
um
someone does the glam slam and Beth is like, "Well, that move looks
yeah,
familiar." You
yeah,
know, like, and that's
totally.
like we cheeky things like that, or when I think somebody did like the wasteland essentially. I can't remember who or what the context was, but you know, Wade Barrett can make a cheeky comment about that
Yeah.
because he's like, "Oh, that, you know, that's what I
Oh, I
used to
know, like
do."
that. Oh, like that. But I love it. And this is why I think Way Barrett works so well in commentary as well, because he does bring a lot of it back to his in ring career, but without over, you know, popularizing his story and his like personal career. He keeps
Mhm.
it very much on them, but can draw this parallel of I understand, hence why this is why you should understand as a viewer. Like
Mhm.
it's a very like an amazing skill to have. Like I really take my hats off to commentary. Like